Alright, I think I should be live, hopefully. I hope so. So, morning, guys. Good morning. It's nearly 10:30, so I am a little bit late. I'm just kind of a little bit tired. I just woke up this morning, 7 a.m. Nothing much. There was a few Nations League games, but yeah. And it was boring. Norway drew 0-0 Pakistan. It was just boring. Oh, sorry, good man. There was just no game. Right now, what's live on TV? It's the Cyprus game, but not a lot of people care unless you're those two national teams. But yeah, what I'm doing, I'm just doing like a preview stream of Brazil versus Ecuador because I guess I just want to. Since I got nothing else to do, I know France plays and Belgium plays within like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour 20 minutes from now. So what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna talk about the game that's coming. I just felt a little bit tired. I know, but Brazil versus Ecuador, yes. I guess we'll start the preview. So yeah, this match, Brazil versus Ecuador, Brazil will take on Ecuador for World Cup qualifiers. It's going to be match day 7, the fourth window of World Cup qualifiers since we know what happened in Brazil. Yep, Brazil's first time since losing to Uruguay on penalty kicks against and yeah, against Uruguay in the Copa America quarterfinals. A 0-0 draw after that big street fight game. Yep, it was just hella crazy. Yep, just after 4 games, Copa America, Brazil got eliminated. And that's it. That's all. Brazil, we need to win this. We got to win this game. We got to win this game to qualify. It's a must-win game for us. I know that Brazil, like, we're still trying to get used to. There's still no Neymar. Neymar's still not back yet, but he is expected to come back for the October window. Luckily, because Brazil has been struggling without Neymar. We have been, and the worst thing is Brazil. It's just uncertainty. Like, yeah, that's what we are. It's just so uncertain right now. So Brazil Ecuador will happen around 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. their time. They're playing in Cubiano or Kobe. I can't pronounce it right. Right now, at home, it's a must-win game at the Couto Pereira Stadium in Cubiano, Brazil, around 10 p.m. over there till midnight. Yep, it's a must-win game for us. If we don't win, then we would be in a little bit of trouble. So I'm trying. So yeah, we expect David All Jr. to do his lineup. So we all know the players that are called up for Brazilian national team. Hold on, let me find that. Even though they are hosting also an NFL game as well. The team. Oh yeah, guess what? They're also hosting an NFL game. I know it's off topic, but yeah, all because it's being played the first game in South America at the same time. Wait, is this game really happening during the same time as Brazil versus Ecuador? Jeez, like how could you hold like two events at the same time? I know the NFL is just weird. It's just I'm not trying to be off topic, but that's what I know. Kansas City already won. You know, especially BA, which I know it's a long story. The Green Bay Packers take on Philadelphia Eagles, and they're playing at the Corinthians Arena in Sao Paulo. 5:15, 45 minutes for kickoff. Nah, man, I think so. No, of course, more Brazilians would rather watch their national team against Ecuador than probably this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but those are two events. But I don't get it why it doesn't have to be on the same day. I don't even know about. I didn't even know that they were gonna have this match in Brazil as well, because I'm assuming that maybe they want to play one. Well, it doesn't matter which stadium, Sao Paulo or what. But we couldn't because of this probably. So we had to play where could we. Yeah, I'm just trying to pronounce those names, but yeah. But yeah, it's a must win for Brazil. Yeah, I'm just trying to look for. Yeah, David Jr. Man, even and guess what? Endrick has already sent a strong message by Brazilian boss aimed at struggle a few minutes for Real Madrid. Yes, I'm gonna get to that. We got some bad news, unfortunately, and it's not good. It's not really good. Let me find that again because I don't want to scroll all the way back to the. Okay, this is our squad. We're bringing in keepers. Of course, we called up Allison from Liverpool, and from El Nasa, Edison from Manchester City, defenders Daniela from Juventus, Unikuti, Borussia Dortmund, since he has moved from Girona from Atletico Mineiro, then from Porto, Brother oh yeah, Marquinhos, oh yeah, PSG, Militao, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Gabriel from Arsenal, the centre back, the midfield, Andre from Filamento, Bruno de Manage from Newcastle, Renson from Flamengo, João Gomes, Wolves, Lucas Bacata, West Ham, our attackers, Rodrigo, Endrick, Vinicius Jr. from Madrid, Estebao gets his first call up for Brazil against Ecuador, Luis Enrique from Botafogo, Pedro from Flamengo, and Savio from Manchester City. But I got some bad news. The bad news is, hold on, let me pull up my screen. Let me pull up, let me pull up my screen. Let me find this. And the fuck, freak, the lineups are coming out. Oh, God damn, I'm trying to search up. What's his name? God, it sucks, but we got some bad news. The bad news is, God damn it, why is my StreamYard acting up? Hold on. The bad news is, and I'm disappointed, even though I'm trying to pull up Twitter, the bad news is, we got a few injuries. We got a few fucking injuries. And it's not just Real Madrid, the national team of Brazil. I have to go on Twitter. Fuck. Even though I haven't logged in. Oh wait, let me see if I can try log in. God damn it! I gotta bring my account. Oh fuck. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Give me a sec. I'm still trying to like do this, but it's just ridiculous. Sorry about that. FIFA virus. Okay, I just have to type something real quick. They don't, because I just don't have enough time. God damn it! Why is it? Hold on. Why is it not really signing in to my account? That's what I said. Oh my gosh, you're stupid. God damn it. And they still don't trust me. God damn it, I just want to show a report. And I can't do that? Give me a sec. Fuck. Might just go on Madrid Extra just to search this up. Oh my god, sorry about that, guys. Not on Instagram. No, because. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, hey there. I'm not doing much, but I'm just doing a preview, I guess, about soccer. It should be more reliable. Right? Stupid Twitter. I mean, not Twitter or X. Why does it want me to go all the way back? Let me see if I can go on Brazil. Frig. If I have to go on Instagram, then I might have to. But even though, yeah, I heard that Twitter or X, whatever it's called, is being shut down. God damn it. Like, why? It's all because it doesn't make sense. Fuck, I can't even find it. I might just have to go on Instagram then. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. Just really difficult. Not the Brazilian seleção. CDA. Not CDA, seleção. U20s. Not U20. It's been difficult. But they had a match I didn't know. Fuck. 0-0 apparently. God damn it. Not a match, but I meant to say this. So sorry about that. My day is alright, just a little bit tired. Let me translate this. But the bad news is we're dealing with more injuries, unfortunately. And the bad news is it's not just for Real Madrid, it's also for the Seleção. Militao is injured. That's what I was trying to pull up. Oh my goodness. How many of these injuries will keep doing this? It's not only just a bad start for Madrid, but it's just not good for Brazil either. Like, how many times are we going to see this? And now it's going to replace him. Like, even though I'm not going to lie, he, yeah, he has to pull out for training, pull out for the national team, sadly. I wish for a quick. It's sad. Yeah, I'm just trying to translate. Yeah, it's concerning. Like, not this. Man, we are kind of getting pressured, not gonna lie. Even though David L. Jr. said this in the press conference, let me see what he said. Might not just like I know, like it's a lot. And the worst thing is, Pedro, the striker from Flamengo, is also injured, sadly. So we have to replace him with the another Pedro from Brighton, João Pedro from Brighton. He's gonna replace him, even though we still don't have Endrick. Oh yeah, I forgot to like this video. I mean, not video, Instagram post. Yeah, Vinny has to win the Ballon d'Or. He has to win it. Everybody's rooting for him, Marcelo. This is just concerning. Like, these injuries really suck. The quarterfinals of Copa de Brazil, even though that's back on August 27th, but it's just concerning. Like, I'm so annoyed with these injuries. Like, David Al Jr., he definitely has the hottest seat in Como World Cup qualifiers. Even though Chile and Ecuador sacked their managers, and I believe Paraguay as well, because they're terrible. And by the way, guys, yes, Chile lost 3-0 to Argentina yesterday. Oh no, give me a sec. But I'm just annoyed about these injuries. Like, I don't even know what the starting lineup should be like. Man, like, I'm trying to watch more Brazil because I want to. But I just never have enough time due to busyness with school and all that. And I was trying to rewatch these highlights, but I was just trying to rewatch our last World Cup qualifier match against Ecuador. I mean, no, against Argentina, where we lost 1-0 at home. That Chaos Classico, the biggest street fight of all. The Manacana. It's just so annoyed that we are so falling off, sadly. Like, what are we gonna do? I'm assuming we're going with the same formation. I don't even know, but I'm hopeful that the lineups is just good. I I want Hendrick to start definitely. And maybe João Pedro could be on the bench for now. But the worst thing is it sucks that the clubs, like, they lose, like, important players. Like, of course, Barcelona lost Gabby. Gabby's expected to return next month, apparently, or November. Yeah, after that tore ACL injury, which was painful. It's going to be a long, somewhat long match. Even though Ecuador are getting pressured up too a little bit. Ecuador are getting pressured up a little bit as well. But I'm going to explain about them too in a bit. But and things are not going to be easy for us. Oh my god, like it's just going to be pressured up. And I want to show you where we're at the table, by the way. But before that, before I show you where at the table, I'm assuming that. Let me find that lineup. At least predicted lineup. And yes, it hasn't been. Brazil are just struggling without Neymar. We are, especially that injury back in October 2021 against Venezuela. He had to be taken off. Like it's really difficult. Like, god damn it. I want to go. Even though my prediction depends on just what happens on the field. I want to say 1-0 or 2-1. All right, you know what? This is probably a live result. Well, not really. Even though I'm still trying to learn even know ball because I'm still trying to learn about players. You know what they do, the position of everything. So I am still. I just haven't had time. So this is our possible lineup, but we cannot add Militao because he's injured. So I'm assuming we're going that lineup: Vinicius, Rodrigo, right? Just not, And this is Ecuador's possible lineup: Caicedo, Inter Valencia, Pais, Perez. Even though Ecuador has a good squad, good young talent, a squad. Even though Ecuador, Inter Valencia plays for Internacional in the league, but even though Ecuador haven't been that better either. Ecuador also crashed out in the quarterfinals against Argentina. Even though they sacked their manager Philip Sanchez, even though they managed to equalize against Argentina, they sadly missed the penalty kick because they hit the post. I forgot. Inter Valencia hit the fucking post like an idiot. I think he did took it. Yeah, Inter Valencia he's falling off for Ecuador a lot. He is, and I don't know what to say. But even though they managed to get a draw, they just lost some penalty kicks since there was no extra time. And that was and like who scored that goal for Ecuador against Argentina in Houston? Yep, 2 days after. Yeah, because Ecuador and Argentina have played each other 3 times in a year around. They will play each other next year, and we got to play away at their. And by the way, this we're playing at home. We're going eventually. We're going to have to play Ecuador again away. We're going to have to play them in June's break, so like a couple windows from now, away from home, and our away form kind of sucks as well. We did one away at Peru, the late winner for Marquinhos, but Peru are kind of finished sadly, and Peru takes on Colombia later. There's some also World Cup qualifiers like Oh, okay, Rodriguez, he scored at the 90th minute for Ecuador's equalizer. Just unlucky on penalty kicks. 4-2. And Ecuador lost 1-0 in the pre-friendly, preseason, the pre-Copa America friendly, and the and World Cup qualifiers just exactly a year ago. So it's a must-win game for us. It's a must-win game. I am trying to keep an eye on Rodriguez. Like even though Ecuador, they have an amazing squad, amazing talent. I am trying to keep an eye more often, hopefully, because I think they will develop more and more. I think they have a bright future ahead. They're just not being coached properly. Felix Sanchez is just not much of an impressive coach, despite you could say 1-1. Even though I don't think Argentina did play 100% that well either on that game against Ecuador. Ecuador was so close to actually do the upset, but couldn't. Ecuador, Argentina. People would probably say Ecuador handled Argentina better than Colombia in the final. Yeah, you could say that probably. I mean, even though they went penalties and that one had to go to extra time, it was still 0-0. Argentina defensively, they're still solid. They're still not. I mean, defensively, us, well, they only conceded one. Brazil, I think defensively we've been all right ourselves, kind of maybe, but our away record kind of sucks. Brazil, like we had, the two, pre Copa America friendlies against Mexico, my another country, and the United States. Well, two of my other countries, the USA and Mexico, beating them 3-2 the late winner Vendrick and the 1-1 draw of the USA. So and then of course we conceded. We couldn't beat Costa Rica. We dominated. We just didn't want to put in the back of the net. Full time Cyprus 1-0. I'm not surprised, but and then we decided to also play. Oh, hey there, Chor. Yeah, I'm doing a preview of Brazil versus Ecuador about the match, so maybe, yeah, not StreamYard call just yet, since this game is going on. Even though we know that, if you're asking where's the game going to be at, if you're in the USA, um, God damn it, the game will be on three things on three different sites. Well, actually, one TV channel, one or actually, well, the actual broadcast. God damn it! Sorry about that. It's going to be on Telemundo, which is annoying because I really despise Telemundo, and their Universal channel. But it's also streaming on Bix and Fanathes. I need to spell that right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, depends where you guys live around the world. I'm not sure if the World Cup qualifiers is available across the world. Football TV as well, $80 a month. You just need to buy football. That's the difference. TYC Sports. God damn it! Maybe I have to go to my uncle's house, not my just uncle house. uncle's house because he has TYC Sports somehow cooked it in, and not mine's because of Xfinity bullshit. You know what? No, I need to screenshot this. That's going to be on Tuesday, but Mexico plays at the same time, so I have to keep an eye on them. Mexico takes on Canada. Oh my goodness. I might have to go to his house. And then they're saying about TYC Sports. Yeah, I'm just going to say Fanatis, just for sure. Yeah, if you want to join, I guess we can do that after I finish this preview. But yeah, the game is finished, I know. Yeah, I know, I gotta brush my teeth. I still have to do this. Man, I wish I could have started the stream a little bit earlier. Nations League. Yeah, the Nations League is different. This is post Euros. But the World Cup qualifiers, it's a must win. Yeah, I know Argentina destroyed Chile 3-0, like I said. Bolivia destroyed Venezuela 4-0. So yeah, so I just hope the people's form, or I hope people do play their positions right, at least in around like whatever position they are, good on the ball and all that, all that, etc. Even though I will have to keep an eye on every single player, how Rodrigo does, Endrick. He's just, especially without Neymar, because Brazil still has a future. Because Brazil has a lot of players in Europe, unlike the Mexico thing, which they don't send players to Europe. Brazil are just not coached enough. That's why. We just need leaders as well. So they're saying there's a 69% we're going to win, 10% Ecuador, and the rest, yes. 10, 11%, 12% draw for Ecuador. So we have to win this game. We have to. And especially Bolivia destroying Venezuela yesterday 4-0. They destroyed them. They have won their first game in World Cup qualifiers, I believe. In this not just calendar year, but for yeah, because Ecuador, Bolivia have been awful lately. They've been in panic mode, and they did sack their Brazilian manager Carlos. I forgot his name. Ever since they lost, they got grouped last place, losing to, even though the USA got grouped as well because they lost against Panama. Getting Uruguay went through number one, Panama second, 6 points. USA 3 points. Third place as well. And fourth place, last place, Bolivia. Conceding, sadly, 11 goals. 5 against Uruguay, 2 against the USA, and the only goals against Panama, but they still conceded 3. So that's 9 goals. 8 goals minus difference. That's just horrible. Bolivia are just so awful. All right, I'm just trying to look at the standings. I know I really despise Telemundo. I don't get why they have these rights if they're wasteful. Even though Bix maybe kind of sucks sometimes, but at least they actually put some highlights good, actually somewhat. And then it's more views anyways, but whatever. But still, that's the only place to watch it. Uruguay takes on Paraguay. This is Luis Suarez. Yeah, the Guay Derby, you could say, even though they're across from each other. This is Luis Suarez's last game, and they need him because Darwin is suspended, even though that's different. And then guess what? You know how Uruguay knocked us out, right? Uruguay won third place, losing. They nearly lost to Canada, right? Barely winning on penalties at Luis Suarez equalizing from 2-1 to 3-2. We gotta win this game. And I will talk about more about the World Cup and soccer generally, or football, once I have more time, hopefully. Shut up with this. It's not real. I'm tired of people using overturned. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Yep. And then these are the final matches. We know that Argentina beat Chile 3-0. Bolivia destroyed Venezuela 4-0. So right now, Argentina won, so they're 18 points. Uruguay is going to play in a bit. So this is where we're at. Venezuela lost, and that's good because this is an opportunity. If we beat Ecuador, because we have fallen off to sixth table for the first two match days, where we battered Bolivia 5-1 back in September, then we beat Peru 1-0 late winner from Marquinhos. Primer was a header. Guess what? Guess what? We're going. Guess what? We have. Fuck! I forgot to say. Freak. Yeah, Peru's finished. Peru's at the last one. And the good news is, since Venezuela somehow managed to get 9 points, because they somehow managed to, let's check Venezuela's fixtures. This is in World Cup. They lost to Colombia. They beat Paraguay at home. And guess what? We were level points with Argentina. We actually had a good goal difference in the first two matches because we had a 4+ goal difference against Ecuador, the 5-1 win, and then we beat Peru, so we had a 5 goal difference, 1-0, and yeah, and like things were going in our favor. Argentina had a 4+ goal difference, beating Bolivia 3-0 away. Sure, Bolivia got a red card. Brazil versus, and then guess what? We somehow drew 1-1 ever since Neymar has gone injured. We drew 1-1 with that late winner from that guy, that kid that plays for Mazatlan. Even though it looks like Carrasquilla is the Panamanian. Look, I think that's his name, Eduardo Orban. I think he has a nickname. Yeah, ever since Gabriel scored, but then they've equalized. What stadium did we play in? Oh, in Cubana. I know that arena. One of the worst teams. Cubana barely beat Bisiuma, but whatever. But whatever. And then and yeah, they managed to go above us sadly. And then they destroyed Chile 3-0 as well, even though Chile got a red card. They also drew 0-0 with Ecuador at home, and they drew 1-1 Peru. So it hasn't been a lot. And then Venezuela, they lost to two friendlies, doesn't count. And then you got those other games as well. Oh, God damn. Sorry about that. Because my mom isn't feeling well. Like, I'm not trying to be off topic. I think she's all right, but for some reason she just has a headache. But moving on. So they did drop points in the November break, even though we lost back-to-back games. We lost to Uruguay in while Venezuela were battering Chile. Hold on, let me see. 3 points, 4 points, and then they managed to catch up with a 7, 8, 9. So that explains why they got 9 points. Just 3 points. We lost 2-1 Colombia away, and then we lost to Argentina at home. And they take on Uruguay up next. Venezuela will take on Uruguay on Tuesday. So this is our opportunity. We could, if we beat Ecuador, we can go back to fourth place. I expect Colombia to beat Peru, going up to 15 points, but I also expect Uruguay to win. We can go fourth place as long as we beat Ecuador. We can go above Venezuela with 10 points, but I expect those two to win as well. Uruguay and Colombia. And if we don't win, if we somehow lose, it's going to David Al Jr. He probably will be gone because this has to be a win game. By the way, I'm just going to have to move to my room real quick. God damn, I gotta charge my phone real quick. And then there's that Nations League game as well coming, so I have to end stream around 11:30. Give me a second. I'm back. Yeah, so we gotta win this game either way. We have to take our opportunities. If we don't, what's gonna happen. So it's really important to keep an eye on every single one of them. Like I'm still trying to even know about all their players, but man, I just have to. I might have to go to my uncle's house, regardless if the friendly is happening or not, because I need access to that channel. Thanks a lot to stupid Xfinity and all that bullshit. And even though they'll have the Brazil Argentina home games, we won't see the double Classico till March. And then yeah, that's how we're gonna do. I don't know why it doesn't want to go further. Like there's still many matches to yet to be played. Freak. No. I might just show on Safari then. Not Safari, Wikipedia. And then the top six. Remember, we'll go straight to the World Cup. Number se- Number seven is the international conversation playoffs. So right now, imagine if this was to end, then yes, they would go there. Paraguay drawing 0-0 Peru. I think this one is better, but yeah, it's a must-win game, and this is why I'm just excited. Uruguay takes on Paraguay. Yep, that's today. And then yes, on match day 8, Colombia will have their rematch against Argentina at the Estadio, the Metropolitano in Colombia, in Bogota, I believe. But yeah, rematch without Messi, and even Argentina are in good form as well. But we'll see if Argentina can get revenge at least. Yeah, the referees in Comlo are crazy. And Chile are getting pissed off because Bolivia just destroyed Venezuela and they sent a statement out there. So maybe they probably will try to get revenge. Or maybe, and then like, I don't want to bring up politically, you know how, people are mad all because the Maduro regime is back, right? Even though U.S. sanctions taking place. Like, I don't want to bring up politically, but of course, and of course, you could say that's probably the reason why Venezuela got battered and destroyed because the political things will affect them and they'll stop playing for them. You could say that, fair enough. Even though the U.S. regime, the U.S. sanctions, I still don't, talking points, I still don't believe that. But Venezuela, even though Uruguay are missing a lot of players due to their draw against Colombia in the semifinals, since they got 1-0 despite their 2-2 draw in that World qualifiers in October. Uruguay, even without Luis Suarez and their 5 other big guns, they should still do fine at least, even with Valverde, Max Ruju from Toluca. So I just listen. I still don't expect Uruguay to somehow get it out of it because Venezuela, even though they have a good home record, didn't look that well against Ecuador, and Ecuador got a draw. And then things might not go well for Venezuela because they had a good start, but now they're not having much of a great start either. And then we got our game, but we take on Paraguay away. So I might do another preview, just not a watch along because Football Carnage or Deadball TV is doing a watch along for me. So big up to them, shout out to them. And then guess what? And then Paraguay, they just sacked their manager. We just played them recently. We just played them back in June. Once I came back to California, we just even I just got back at home, and then guess what? We destroyed Paraguay, 4-1. That was our best performance of Copa America, and that was the last time we performed like a team. That was the last time. So, even though our away record sucks, but we should at least, if we get the momentum and confidence, Paraguay are still looking for, I mean, they already have a new manager, so they'll try and look for the system that they'll get used to it. Even though they have some good players like Iniesta, or I think that's how you pronounce it, from Brighton. Yeah, Paraguay, the Paraguayans were frauds, getting no points against. They did play well against Colombia, but they got ransacked by us, Brazil, and then they lost to Costa Rica 2-1. So yeah, we gotta win away. We gotta win away at Paraguay, and then that's gonna wrap up the window. And then, but I'm gonna mention October and November's, and even the rest of the international breaks. And then we're gonna have to come back again in October, and yet some days are yet to be decided. Match day 9. This time we're away. We're playing away at Chile. On match day 9, the days are yet to be decided for some reason. Uruguay takes on Peru away. Argentina will play Venezuela. Ooh, they're going to have to play Argentina after Uruguay. Ooh, in this window this time. Back to back. Even though they're playing at home as well in the first leg. Ooh, this could be tough for Venezuela because they're going to. And by then, Messi will be back. Even though people will say, but Argentina played better without Messi. I guess we'll see. Bolivia against Colombia. at at home. Bolivia are at home against Colombia in the final leg, and we take on Chile away. So it's a good opportunity to take on Chile because Chile are worse right now. Because at least we kind of did score our goals, just not against Costa Rica, and we managed to score the free kick also. It's just not. It's just not 100% good enough. Just not 100% bad. So we are definitely better than Chile. I'm not being that delusional, but we our away record does need to improve. And in November, it's the second leg. The first leg that you saw the hold on. No, not yet. And yeah, this is the final one before we take on the second leg of the other way of the World Cup qualifiers. Each match day. Yep. It's a much Ecuador take on Paraguay. We take on Peru at home. They chose this stadium, Estadio. Oh, in Brasilia. Okay. Oh, that's a nice stadium. Didn't know this. Stadium's underrated. That stadium looks like the Metropolitano. That looks like Atletico Madrid's home stadium for some reason. That stadium not under very underrated. Especially we don't have CDL team for now right there. But yeah, in the league. Uruguay takes on Ecuador. Colombia takes on Chile. Paraguay takes on Venezuela. Argentina will take on Bolivia. Yes, Bolivia. Because guess what? It's the second leg of match that we saw match day two on back on September's window of last year. They're already going to be playing each other, Argentina versus Bolivia. And some nations, yeah, they played three times each other because, including the Copa America, they have faced each other. Or even preseason, like Ecuador has to play Argentina four times in 2 years, in a 2 year span, including twice this year. Preseason, pre-friendly, pre-Copa America friendly, and the and Argentina takes home, and yes, we take on Peru the second leg, and we're at home. And then in October, but this time we're gonna be at home. Both Argentina and Brazil are expected to be at home. We're instead of being away, like during the first two match days. I mean, not two match days. The first two windows, September and October's last year's windows. We were at both of us were at home, and so yet then until and yeah, we didn't see a way until the El Clasico because Argentina were home, Brazil were hosting. Yeah, and then it's going to happen again in March in the reverse way. This time we host Colombia and Argentina are away at Uruguay in the Clásico de Plata. But yeah, look, these fixtures they are really important. I just hope they can just get that momentum and like if we somehow already like yeah, because Ecuador you'll never know. The new manager, new system doesn't mean that they will like let you have your chances. But yeah, depending, anything could happen, and I'll be there. If David Law Jr. gets the W, if he gets a draw, then he's gonna get more fist up. Then I don't know if they'll fire him, even though David Law Jr. actually came in as in manager as March, and he has been okay. He hasn't been that bad. To be fair, Brazil hasn't even lost a match in 2024. I mean, yes, against Uruguay, but on penalties. But you want an official competition, fair enough. But we haven't lost a match that actually like lost purposely, like not including draws to go on penalty kicks, not including the draw on penalty kicks. Terry ahead. Belgium getting grouped. Oh my goodness, we already know. God damn it. But yeah, look at the fixtures. Yep, same thing. We're away at Argentina, so we might still. But I just hope once Neymar comes, hopefully we get more things settled. Our last match is Bolivia away. Our last home match is against Chile, who are yet to be played. And the final match day is September 2025. And then by then we might just do like, I don't know, maybe they'll do the Fenway Misma. I don't know when they will do that because Europe will be doing World Cup qualifiers. I'm assuming they're just gonna do friendlies. So South America just has times to regroup. And yes, Messi's last year at Inter Miami. I expect him to win trophies at Miami. He just won the Copa America, no titles in Miami just yet. Darwin Nunez has scored 5 goals already. Darwin De La Cruz, my goal from Flamengo, my center back. Luis Diaz, each goal, one own goal. So yeah, we just gotta win this game. We have to beat Ecuador. If we don't, then what's going to be the issue? What is the problem? The momentum. And I love Ecuador. I think they have a promising future, and I think they will make. I think they. I hope them the best. I think they will qualify for the World Cup. And here's the thing: if we somehow draw, Ecuador will be leveled on same points as Venezuela. I don't know if they go above because of goal difference, or I don't know. Then we still couldn't beat. It still will be embarrassing. So it's prefer get the W. Give me a sec. Yeah, so I'm about to end the stream. So one more talking point. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So yeah, just good luck to Brazil. Yeah, Troy, I'm just gonna have to go. Yeah, good luck, Brazil. Even though Dax will be making his stream a little bit late, or well, not late, or you know, yeah, it's gonna be a long, it's gonna be a super long weekend. Either Hazard, man, I miss that guy. Man, I just wish either Hazard was still there because it's just not the same anymore. I know this is off topic. We just need Neymar as soon as possible. Neymar needs to come in. That'll be good. Man, if the recovery was slightly faster, and if he was able, well, he's almost back. He just needs to be need a little bit more time, so which means he'll be available in October and November. Hopefully, he doesn't get injury prone every single time. Sadly missed the Copa America. So yeah. So Brazil, David All Jr. We beat England 1-0 in the friendly. We got a 3-3 draw against Spain. We played well. I don't think we played well against Mexico, even though that is my another selection, I'm not gonna lie. We didn't play well against the USA. We got outplayed. First for a 1-1 draw. Even though we are unbeaten against CONCACAF teams, all three of them that we just played, and then we had to play three another Combo neighbor nations again. Back to back. Yeah. And guess what? We're going to play Uruguay again in November. So that's going to be that's going to be probably the biggest game of November, probably the best game. Hay otro clásico before the big classic matches in March, before we got the three biggest games in March. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say. I just hope Brazil can just hopefully get the W. Full respect to Ecuador. I think I and I don't know who Ecuador has after Brazil. Let me go check. And by the way, so yeah, some must win. They take on and Ecuador's did barely made to the quarterfinals. They did got a 0-0 draw against Mexico. Neither team didn't play that well either. But well, regardless, they take on Peru at home, so I expect them to win that. But yeah, things are just gonna. So it's a must win, guys. We gotta win this. We just gotta win this game. We have to win this game. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go now. The lineups are France and Italy are out, so I gotta hang out with Football Carnage. I gotta join his stream. So just good luck to Brazil. Have a nice day, everybody. I expect, just confidence of the team. The strongest lineup as we can. And just, hopefully David All Jr. gets it right because Brazil haven't lost a single game. And of course, the Copa America thing. Sorry. So yeah, Brazil. If you're talking about all matches, we did concede three against Spain, but even though Spain did have some good penalty kick calls, even though it's only friendly, so we conceded two against Mexico, five clean sheet against England, six. We only conceded two in the Copa America from open play. We've conceded no penalty kick. We only conceded against Paraguay and Colombia. So yeah, so we only conceded one, five, six, only 8 goals so far. But just good luck to Brazil. Just good luck to Brazil. It can be done. I'm gonna go. See ya.